What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Well, I want to give you a quick update on what Bitcoin's price is doing, because it's doing kind of exactly what we thought it might, and well, the game plan is now in place. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now guys, please don't forget, Margex did just announce a $500,000 Casper airdrop. If you do use the link down in the description to sign up, you're going to get access to that airdrop, as well as up to $10,000 in sign up bonuses. And remember, you don't need to KYC, meaning you don't need to tell them who you are, and you don't need to use a VPN in order to trade on up to 100x leverage on this exchange. So check out the link down in the description below and let me know what you think down there. Now, looking at Bitcoin, of course, what we can see is that its price is now venturing into this zone of liquidity that I told you about. As many of you know, over the last couple Bitcoin videos, I told you all to pay attention to the fact that Bitcoin had put in an ascending structure and broke to the downside of it, like we almost always do. What this means is that now it's the most likely that Bitcoin will come back down into this liquidity zone, which is created by the establishments of support on top of this structure, and try to find some support in here. If it can successfully find support in here, oftentimes this allows it to set a higher low off of the bottom and try to continue back up towards the upside. This is the structure that almost always forms for Bitcoin. You see it over and over and over again, and so we've been prepared for it this entire time. Now, as a result of that, I want to update you of where we are right now and a couple things that I am seeing, because that is looking rather promising. What we can see here is that as Bitcoin's price has been venturing down and retesting some of these key levels of liquidity, we've actually been seeing the bulls step in as we need them to. You know, you can see the support right here, you can see the support right here, you can see the support right here. Every time that we have one of these support levels, which is where Bitcoin held on top of this line, we are finding support now. And the great part about it is, as this is happening, if we go out to something like the weekly charts, we're finally starting to see it show with the actual RSI. If you look at this, right? Currently speaking, we're still setting higher lows. You know, higher low here, higher low here. We've not set the lower low yet. But if you look at something like the RSI, we are now starting to set lower lows and equivalent lows. And what that means is that this RSI is moving faster than the price. And oftentimes when that happens, it means that a reset and a loss of strength in this move to the downside is likely to happen. You're likely to see a more of a bounce to the upside. You're likely to see support hold again, because that move to the downside is weakening the lower and the lower and the lower that RSI gets. And so, of course, because of that, I think it's a fantastic sign. And so going back towards the daily charts, what I would go ahead and say is that as Bitcoin's price is now continuously venturing into some of these lower levels, 56.16, 54.93, 54.01, all of these key levels of liquidity, I do have intentions of continuing to buy. And because honestly, what we are seeing on the technicals is just a part of the pie. You guys know I have a second channel, which is linked down below, and I cover fundamental analysis on this channel every single day. And we have been seeing major bullish signals from Bitcoin, as you can see here, as you can see here, as you can see here. We have been talking about that. And so from a technical perspective, things are looking good. From a fundamental perspective, things are looking good. And so I will continue to slowly dollar cost average as Bitcoin does continue down into this move. And at some given point, I do expect that it's going to try to get a bounce to the upside off of one of these key points of support, which is the main reason why I am dollar cost averaging here. And so, of course, guys, with that in mind, I just wanted to give you a quick update letting you know, look, Bitcoin's making the move we thought it would into this liquidity zone. We're getting bullish signals as we're hitting these key support levels, which means there's a strong possibility that Bitcoin will try to find some support and try to make that move to the upside. Or quite simply, if it will continue lower, it will be slowed down a ton by this liquidity zone and then likely reverse soon thereafter. And so, of course, I just wanted to give you that quick update. Don't forget that, again, if you do want to go trade some Bitcoin, use the Margex link down below. No need to KYC, no need to use a VPN. Just sign up and start trading up to 100x leverage down there in the link in the description. And of course, I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.